Sometimes we have to learn the hard way and make mistakes before realizing we did something wrong. And summer presents a whole new set of beauty blunders that we need to take care of. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all some of the common beauty mistakes that we make in summers and how to avoid them. But before jumping into the video, please make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below and the bell button. And now that I have said this, let's get started. Hot weather can make the best of foundations slide off our skin. So to ensure that the coverage lasts all day, it's very important to prep your skin with a primer before applying any makeup. Primer is what helps keep the base set in place, so skipping it can lead to cloggy and uneven foundation. But here I'm talking about water-based primer and not the silicone-based one, because silicone-based primers tends to dry out and suffocate the skin. So the only thing to keep in mind, especially during summers, is to use a water-based primer. It's very light on the skin. So first moisturize, prime, and then only apply the foundation. An important makeup tool to give us the right kind of finish and application are the makeup brushes and beauty blenders, and it's very important to keep them clean because dirty brushes are the breeding ground of bacteria and germs and can be one of the reasons for breakouts and skin infections. So wash them regularly with lukewarm water and detergent. Rinse. And make sure to dry them completely before storing. Because leaving the brushes in damp areas like bathroom or not drying them completely before storing can cause germs to grow in them. Most of us often switch to waterproof mascaras or eyeliners while going to the beach or pool, but not otherwise, right? Well, the fact is the hot and humid weather can just as easily make our regular mascara or kajal migrate down our face. So just to be on the safer side, it's always a good idea to give your regular makeup a break and switch to a waterproof formula every time you step out in the sun. We all know the importance of applying sunscreen before stepping out in the sun, but equally important is the time to apply it. Sunscreen needs time to soak in, so make sure to apply it at least 30 minutes before leaving the house. A good way of doing it is to apply the sunscreen just after washing and moisturizing your face and then get dressed up, get ready, so that your skin gets time to soak it all in. Also, slapping on sunscreen just once doesn't cover you for the entire day. You need to reapply it every couple of hours if you are out in the sun. Skipping moisturizer is one of the biggest mistakes we tend to make in summers. Just because our skin doesn't feel as dry and flaky as it used to during winters doesn't give us an excuse to skip moisturizer. What happens is heat and sun takes away all the essential hydration and oils from our skin during summers. So it's very important to add all those oils and water back into our dehydrated skin. And this applies to oily and combination skins as well. So if your regular moisturizer is feeling too heavy for the hotter months, switch to a lightweight formula like an oil-free gel, but applying it every single day is a must. Though it may seem to make sense to switch to powder-based products in summers to counter sweat, this is a major mistake. When we apply too much of powder when it's hot and humid and then reapply it, it mixes with the excess oils and sweat on the surface of our skin, resulting in a cakey mess, and our skin doesn't get to breathe. Plus, the skin also gets dry during summers, and using a lot of powder-based products make it worse, causing it to settle in our fine lines and creases when we sweat. So it's best to brush just a little bit of translucent powder once to set your base of light foundation or concealer, and then try blotting papers throughout the day to absorb excess oil or sweat. Swimming or going out in the sun immediately after shaving or waxing is not a good idea. Our skin becomes very sensitive after hair removal because along with the hair, it also removes the top layer of our skin cells. So it's best to shave at night or wait for a few hours before stepping out in the sun or swimming to avoid any rashes. Who doesn't like wearing cute summer sandals and flip-flops when it's hot. But most of us often forget that walking in these open sandals make our feet dry and rough to touch in no time. So a very simple tried and tested hack for this is before you go to sleep, wash your feet so that the skin becomes soft. Then apply a generous amount of Vaseline petroleum jelly all over your feet, especially heels. Put on a clean pair of cotton socks and keep them on overnight. Vaseline will provide a sealing barrier which locks in moisture, and sleeping in socks after moisturizing will help soften the feet overnight. Grabbing our deodorant and spraying it right after we towel off from the shower sounds right, no? But if the skin is even a little bit moist, the antiperspirant won't be able to do its job and keep the underarm area dry throughout the day. So it's best to apply the deodorant only after your underarms have dried completely after the shower. Now, if you suffer from excessive underarm odor, a very simple hack to get rid of it is to take wet wipes, which almost all of us have, put some drops of sanitizer on it and use it to clean your underarms. It'll kill the bacteria and thus the odor. So those were some common beauty mistakes to avoid during summers. I hope you liked all these tips, tricks and hacks and found them helpful. Please share and give a thumbs up if you did, and do let me know in the comment section below which one did you like the most. Also, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel for more fun and useful videos like this. All you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below or click on my picture in the small circle over here. And once you subscribe, also hit the bell notification button to not miss out on any of my videos. So yeah, that was all for today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye.